I am Tatiana Castellanos. I am from Colombia. My father used to work in the oil industry for over 30 years, and I used to feel very guilty. 3. La ville du pétrole. L'AIOC avait en Iran la plus grande raffinerie, le deuxième pays exportateur de pétrole brut et les troisième plus grande réserve de pétrole au monde. La raffinerie d'Abadan produisait 300 000 barils par jour.
Laid out in a huge grid along the coast, the refinery sprang from the earth in a plethora of smokestacks and piping. Gas burned off in towering flames like torches to Zatoun.
We used to go to the beach all the time when I was growing up, in the Gulf of Mexico. I thought it was normal to come out of the water with my legs covered in tar.
In this year of 1199 Hijri, 1784, as I suffer great anxiety and distress at the turn of my fate and the chaos in the land, it is at the insistence of friends that this biggest of all sinners, Etesamuddin, son of late Sheikh Tajuddin, resident of Panjur village in the Nadia district of Bengal, puts pen to paper to inscribe a wondrous journey's accounts. To you experienced travelers and world explorers, must be admitted that this feeblest of men was taken to the English Velayat by fate and demands of livelihood. The curious facts and features I saw and heard on sea and land make tales of wonder and strange allegories.
The faces of the people showed 8 to 10 different shades of complexion, at least.
It would have puzzled even a clever artist to make out the many tinted garments that people wore.
The noise was truly indescribable.
Quarreling and romping children in every corner.
Loud voices and clapping hands summoning the servants.
These were equivalent of the Western ringing of the bell.
The rattle and clatter of the women's wooden sandals.
Together, they produced the most distracting noise.
Our main amusement was listening to the babble of languages spoken in our midst.
In Arabic, Persian, Turkish, Circassian, Swahili, Nubian, and Abyssinian were spoken and mixed up together.
Not to mention the various dialects of all these tongues.
This excitement disturbed no one.
Well, sick people complained of it sometimes. Salme talks with a sense of pride and celebration about the richness of the many cultures in her childhood and the wealth of languages and foods. And I'm wondering how many of you, even if this is the land of your ancestors, feel your language and your culture and your very being, your presence, is welcomed and celebrated in Canada.
We had established trade networks that went all the way out west to the Assiniboine, where we were getting beaver pelts and skins, and all the way down south as far as Florida, and to the east coast of Canada. And that's why the Wendat and the Iroquoian people grew excess corn, which was for trade. So that they'd buy game meat and that, for example, to feed their populations from the Algonquin tribes in northern Ontario, Quebec, or the Cree in northern Ontario. And they'd trade for excess corn in areas where they couldn't grow corn.
When I was of some age, my father sent me to Dhaka to learn trade, but I did not like that at all, and so returned to Calcutta.